Hello friends, welcome to the Cool Vedas. That's Vedas Cool. Today's story is from Sambhava Parva in Adi Parva. In the last video we had seen how Ganga Devi told Shantanu the reason for her having drowned her first seven children in the river. Now out of curiosity Shantanu had asked her about who the great sage Apava was and about why he had cursed the Asta Vasus. And Shantanu also wanted to know why their eighth son, Gangadatta, was supposed to live on earth for a longer time. So Ganga Devi had agreed to tell Shantanu the story about it. Let's hear along. So Ganga Devi began narrating the story thus. She said, O great king, listen to the story that I narrate. The great sage Apava was the son of Varuna. He was also called Vasishta. He lived among the great Parvata Meru. The Meru Parvata is a spot of the sacred, and there in Meru Parvata bloomed at all times of the year flowers of every seasons. The foremost virtuous of men, the son of Varuna, Vasishta, practices ascetic penances in the woods of Meru Parvata. Now, Daksha Prajapati had a daughter by the name of Surabhi. She was also called Kapila. And this daughter of Daksha Prajapati, Surabhi, was married to the great sage Kashyapa. Now, Kashyapa and Vasishta, both of them are counted among the Sapta Rishis. Now, anyway, back to Kashyapa and Surabhi. Kashyapa and Surabhi had a daughter by the name Nandini. Nandini was in the form of a cow. Nandini, the cow, was the foremost, the best of all the cows. Vasishta had acquired Nandini for the purpose of his Homa rites, and Nandini was dwelling in the ashrama of Vasishta fearlessly, roaming about freely in the woods in the ashrama of Vasishta. One day, the Ashta Vasus were out in the Meru Parvata. They were strolling around the Meru Parvata and reached around Vasishta's ashram. There, one of the wives of Ashtavasus saw Nandini, and she stood mesmerized at the beauty of this cow. And she soon called her husband Dyu, the youngest of the Ashtavasus. Was also called Prabhasa. So Dyu's wife called upon him and said, and showed him this beautiful cow. And Dyu too began to admire Nandini. And then he told his wife a little secret. He said, O Devi, this cow Nandini is the best among the cows. Any human who drinks the sweet milk of this cow remains youthful for 10,000 years. She is so good. Now, hearing this, the wife of Dyu was really shocked. Now she had a little something to ask Dyu. She said, O Deva, I have a friend on earth, and her name is Jitavati. She is the daughter of the best of the royal sage Usinara. Jitavati is very young, beautiful, and intelligent. Oh Deva, I have a wish. I want to gift my friend this cow along with her calf. I want her to have this cow so that my friend can have the milk of this cow and she can remain the only one on earth to be free from diseases and old age. Oh Deva, this is my wish. Please grant me my wish. Now, hearing the sweet words of his wife, Dyu could not say no. Now, forgetting everything about Dharma, forgetting about what is right and wrong, Dyu decided to steal Nandini from Vasishta's ashram. And unfortunately, his brothers too decided to help him. So all the Ashtavasus together stole Nandini from Vasishta's ashram. After some time, Vasishta, who was out in the forest collecting fruits and other things required for the day, returned to his ashram. And when he returned to his ashram, he could not see Nandini and her calf anywhere. He searched the whole ashram for his beloved cow, but alas, Nandini was nowhere. Now, with his tapasika shakti and from his inner eye, Vasishta found out that it was the Ashta Vasus who stole Nandini from his ashram. He became so angry that he cursed the Ashtavasus. Vasishta cursed the Ashtavasus that let them be born on earth as humans. Now this news spread, and the Ashtavasus came to know that Vasishta had cursed them. They soon came running to Vasishta's ashram. They tried to pacify the great sage in many ways, but the sage was not ready to listen to them. But after some time, the sage was thinking of giving them a pass. So then the great sage Apava told, "Hey Vasus, you have been cursed by me, but then you shall be freed from my curse within a year of your birth among men. But he for whose deed you have been cursed by me, that is Dyu, shall for his sinful act have to dwell on earth for a very long time. I shall not make futile the words I have uttered in wrath. Dyu, though dwelling on earth, shall not have any children. He shall however be virtuous and conversant in the scriptures. He shall also be an obedient son to his father. But he shall never have the pleasure of female companionship." Now, the Ashtavasus hearing this, bowed to Vasishta and returned to their abode. Ganga Devi continued her story again, and she said, "Now this is the time when the Ashtavasus met me in heaven, and then they requested me to be their mother on earth, and it was you, O Shantanu, that they wanted as their father. And they had also asked me to throw them in river as soon as they are born, so that they don't have to live on earth for a long time. It is for this reason, Shantanu, that I threw our first 7 children in the river. But this 8th son of ours, Gangadatta, who is actually Dyu, is supposed to be living on earth for a longer time, according to the curse he got from the great sage." Saying this, Ganga Devi disappeared from Shantanu's eyes then and there, taking with her her beloved son Gangadatta. Now, this son of Shantanu and Ganga was also named as Gangeya and Devavrata. Now, after the disappearance of his wife with his son, Shantanu returned to his capital with a sorrowful heart. Now, he was waiting to be reunited with his son, as Ganga Devi had promised him that she would give him the son to live with. Now, when, how, and where will Shantanu get back his son? When will he be reunited with his son? Let's read along and find out. Please like, share, and subscribe our channel for more Mahabharata stories. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you. Namaste.